In this video, we'll be discussing one of the most powerful tools in JavaScript. This tool is called a while loop. A while loop keeps your code running as long as a condition is true. It's perfect for counting, repeating actions, or running until something changes. Let's go through an example. So in this example, I've declared a variable called number, and it holds a value of 1. This is essentially the start point. So the loop will take this value and use it as part of the condition. So in this case, number, which is 1, is less than or equal to 5. So this is true, so the loop will run. The console will then print number is 1, and it will increment the number by 1. So now number equals 2, which is still less than or equal to 5. The console will then print number is 2 and increment up to 3. And it will continue to do this until number equals 6. And when number equals 6, this condition is now false because 6 is not less than or equal to 5. So the program and loop will end when the number equals 6. So let's go through another example. So in this example, I want a program that initializes a variable called keep going, which equals a value of true. And we will keep this program running, this while loop running, until keep going equals false. Inside the loop, we will stop it manually when the count hits 3. So let's give this a try. So we of course want to define a variable called keep going, and we're going to equal that to a value of true. Then we're going to declare count, which holds a value of 0, because at this point in time we want to start with the count equaling 0. So we're going to say while keep going. So this essentially means while the loop is true, the console will print loop number with the count number, and then we're going to increment the count by 1 every time. So then what we want to say is when the count reaches a value of 3, stop the loop. So what do you think we have to do to demonstrate that we want to see when the count reaches a value of 3? So essentially within this loop, we need to make keep going equal false rather than true, because that's the only way we can stop the loop, when the condition is false. So if you guessed we're going to use an if statement, that is correct. So we will say if count absolutely equals a value of 3, keep going is going to equal false. So this essentially means count starts at 0, the condition is true when count equals 0, so it's going to print loop number 0. And then it will go up by 1 value, and count does not equal 3 at this point, so we'll go through the loop again. Loop number equals 1 now, it'll go up to 2, and then it does not equal 3, so we'll go through this again. Keep going is still true, so we are going to print out a value of 2, increment up to 3, and now the count equals 3, meaning keep going equals false. So now the condition is false, meaning the program ends and the while loop will no longer iterate through different values. So that is a very basic lesson about while loops. If you're interested in learning more about while loops and want to go through some more complicated examples, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've learned something new, please like and subscribe. I'll see you for the next video. Thank you.